So starting the test drive in this Escalade Premium Luxury, having the augmented reality camera up really does, I think it's the biggest thing for me that makes me feel like I'm driving a six-figure SUV when I'm behind the steering wheel. Love the picture, just being able to see everything that's in front of me on the screen pretty much in the same, almost like in real life definition, if that makes sense. Now the V8 does have quite a bit of power to it. Of course, it's no Escalade V, but basically have the same engine other than a supercharger. So still gets up. But I'm gonna go ahead and give it just a tad. Now this thing only has about 27 miles, so I'm not gonna floor it, but I'm gonna give it something. Here we go. Now with it having the 10-speed automatic, it likes to shift a lot, but it's all right. So Super Cruise, we're gonna enable right here. So now it's enabled, you can see the green indicator. Lane centering, adaptive cruise, everything's doing what it's supposed to do. So just a quick demo of that. And the overall ride quality is sensational. It's just a very, very good riding SUV. Gas mileage is not the best, but it does a great job at making you feel like $1 million in this thing. It really does. And again, the augmented reality camera just makes a big difference for me. I feel like I'm in a $200,000 Mercedes. But GM's kind of been doing their thing. I mean, they've been like that for a while, but this has always been the way to get something that's very luxurious, helps you on your taxes, if you're trying to buy one for the end of the year for your business or whatever. And it just doesn't break the bank like a comparable Rolls Royce or a Bentley or a Benz would. But just feels really good all the way around. Now for me, I do think you get a lot here, but you kind of have to be, let me say this, it feels good to drive, it looks good, but it's not necessarily something that's flashy. When they first came out, I feel like that was kind of how it was, but nowadays, just because you see so many on the road, because it's really a good option if you're looking for a luxury SUV, it doesn't hold the same caliber that it used to. Now get you an Escalade V, that does kind of hold that caliber, but only because you have that rumble from the exhaust. You have just a menacing body there, and it sticks out. But especially if you're using this for, let's say, you want to Uber or drive people around, chauffeur them, excuse me. This is a really subtle way to do that, and it's something that feels like something a CEO would be riding in or an executive would be chauffeured around in. So it gets the job done there. But I'm gonna put it in the sport mode and we're gonna give it a pull. So again, not even putting my foot down, it still was ready to go in sport mode. And a nice sound from the exhaust as well. But I want to give one more thank you to Cadillac of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this Escalade today. And if you're looking to find one closer to your area, make sure you click on that link down below, fill out the info, it takes a minute or two. And whether you're looking at an Escalade or any new vehicle in the market, fill out that info and we'll make sure that we're getting the local dealers to get you the best possible price on what you're looking for. But again, just a great overall SUV for the money. It's not perfect, in the sense, you know, with performance is concerned, there are faster vehicles out there. There are more driver-oriented vehicles. So for me to do a test drive in this thing, obviously a G63 is going to pull better than this. An Escalade V is going to pull better than this. But for an overall package, this is really one of the best luxury SUVs you can get, where you have something that's relatively quick, something that can tow, something that rides phenomenally, something that drives pretty well for a large SUV, and just something that has all the amenities that you could want for a price that isn't going over 200 grand. But with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2024 Cadillac Escalade Premium Luxury.